Warm greetings from the high 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans, and thanks for joining me. Wednesday, hump day. Yeah. January 15, 2020. Okay, I want to bring you an update on the said information pertaining to Donald Trump and the impeachment of Donald Trump, and it reads as follows. This is brought to you by the NBC News. House votes to send impeachment articles to Senate. Pelosi names trial managers. The House voted on Wednesday to send the impeachment articles against President Donald Trump to the Senate, and Speaker Nancy Pelosi announced the 7 House Democrats who will serve as the managers in the trial next week. The measure passed on a 228 to 193 vote, with one Democrat opposing the resolution, Representative Colin Peterson of Minnesota, who also voted last month against both articles of impeachment. Interesting. The 2 articles charging abuse of power and obstruction of Congress will be hand-delivered to the Senate later Wednesday. The trial is expected to begin on Tuesday. It remains undecided if witnesses will be called to testify. The House managers who will prosecute the case against the president in the Senate are Representatives Adam Schiff of California, who will be the lead manager, Jerry Nadler of New York, Hakeem Jeffries of New York, Jason Crow of Colorado, Zoe Lofgren of California, Val Demings of Florida, and Sylvia Garcia of Texas. The managers have varied biographies. Schiff was a federal prosecutor, Demings was a police chief, several are attorneys, and Lofgren was a staffer on the House Judiciary Committee during the Nixon impeachment and House member during the Clinton impeachment. This is about the Constitution of the United States, and it's important for the president to know and Putin to know that American voters in America, should decide who our president is, Pelosi said at a press conference with the managers. Trump tweeted during the Pelosi press conference, calling the impeachment a con job, while Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, Republican Kentucky, spoke on the Senate floor at the same time as Pelosi. Trump told GOP lawmakers he attended the signing of his trade deal with China, including Representative Kevin McCarthy, the Republican minority leader, that he understand if they had to leave for the vote on the impeachment resolution. They have a hoax going on over there, so let's take care of it, Trump said. It undoes the people's decision in a national election, McConnell said. Going about it in this subjective, unfair, and rushed way is corrosive to our institutions. It hurts national unity, and it virtually guarantees that future houses of either party will feel free to impeach any future president because they don't like him. My. Pelosi also reiterated her call for witness testimony at the trial. Time has been our friend in all of this because it has yielded incriminating evidence, more truth into the public domain, Pelosi said. Earlier, she spoke out about newly released documents linking Trump directly to his attorney Rudy Giuliani's political digging in Ukraine, saying they highlighted the need for witness testimony at the impeachment trial. There can be no full and fair trial in the Senate if Leader McConnell blocks the Senate from hearing witnesses and obtaining documents President Trump is covering up, Pelosi said in one tweet. The president has fought tooth and nail to keep thousands of documents away from the public, the speaker said in another tweet. And no wonder each time new pieces come out, they show President Trump right at the center of the effort to pressure Ukraine to investigate his political rivals. The documents, part of the evidence turned over to the House impeachment investigators by lawyers for Lev Parnas, a Giuliani associate who is awaiting trial on campaign finance charges, include a letter from Giuliani requesting a private meeting with Volodymyr Zelensky, then the president-elect of Ukraine, with Trump's knowledge and consent. The letter, written on Giuliani's letterhead, was dated May 10, 2018. Trump has previously tried to distance himself from his attorney's Ukraine work, saying in November, "I didn't direct him." But the documents, which were released on Tuesday by House Democrats, appear to bolster. House Democrats claim that Trump was more than aware of Giuliani's efforts to find dirt in Ukraine on political rival Joe Biden and the Democratic National Committee. Managers who spoke during the press conference emphasized that if Republicans block the testimony of witnesses or documents, then they are engaging in a cover up. If the Senate doesn't permit the introduction of all relevant witnesses and of all documents that the House wants to introduce because the House is the prosecutor here, then the Senate is engaging in an unconstitutional and disgusting cover up, said Naylor. The question is, does the Senate conduct a trial according to the Constitution to vindicate the Republic, or does the Senate participate in the president's crimes by covering them up? House Democrats are expected to vote on sending the articles of impeachment from the House to the Senate, where Trump will be tried. Pelosi held the articles in the House for weeks, seeking to negotiate an agreement for witness testimony in the Senate. McConnell rebuffed her efforts to negotiate a deal, and the nation's third presidential impeachment trial in American history is set to begin next week. The decision to delay the transmission of the articles to the Senate, Schiff said, was very effective in bringing new evidence to light and forcing senators to go on the record regarding whether they want a fair trial. The president complained earlier this week that he didn't receive a fair trial in the House of Representatives. Impeachment trials only occur in the Senate, while the House is charged with the investigating and deciding whether a trial should occur. Said information is brought to you by NBC News. Okay, whew, that was a mouthful, wasn't it? I was getting tongue-tied. Okay, so as you see, we're looking at a proposal to get this ball crunk by next week. We will see what transpires with the articles in the Senate. We'll see how things go. I will give you an update. Lord have mercy. The devil is a liar. Okay, so you see Donald Trump crying as usual. Who, child, ain't nobody think about that man? I ain't worried about that man. Child, please. Look, as they say, bye, Felicia. Anyway, I will bring you the said information. I'll bring you an update to this impeachment trial. See how it goes. We'll see if they'll get old Donnie Boy out of there, as I called him, Blockhead. We'll see if they'll get Blockhead out of there. Lord have mercy. Maybe him and Melania go somewhere, lie in the sun, and get some more sun damage done. Yeah, I said it. Like and share, and thank you for joining me and watching, subscribing, dropping in. Thank you guys so much. Until the next update, the next video, I am Everyday Shenanigans. Yes, baby, the host of the show. I want to thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing and supporting this channel. I really appreciate your support and the wonderful comments and compliments to me and the funny commentary, because you all do keep me on my toes. And then some of you, that's another subject. But anyway, we're staying positive over here. Thank you guys so much. And until the next update, this is Everyday Shenanigans. And thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful afternoon. Bye-bye.